What's up, guys? We are outside this large and crucial building. Today I'm having an executive guest. This guy is the king of comrades, the president himself, and we'll be having a show with him today, right here. I'll be walking to the office right now in a few minutes time. So I'm here with the stream media production. Kazi nzuri mnafanya. So I wanna be doing this right now. Join us. Today guys, I'm heading now to the east office upstairs. Na leo niko na t-shirt ya celebrities inside. Kama wewe ni fan unataka kunipromote, unaweza kung'ara na mimi, unataka kung'ara na hii show pia. You can just inbox me. Tunaweza tafuta mbele imepigwa celebrities insights, the name of the show, and of course the name of the host, Nyuma. Yeah. Takinoti. The president.
Sawade.
Poa sana.
Fresh.
How are you?
Niko fiti.
Kazi tu. Hapa ndio run your own business.
Yeah, sure.
Like hapa hivi ndio the source of comrade power.
Hapa ndio the center of comrades power.
Yeah. Alright. So thank you so much for coming to the show maze. Karibu sana to the show. Tunaanza kwanza salimia wase pale hivyo.
Mkwaje? Uko fiti?
Poa. Alright. So like maze, how does it feel being the senior most student in a mega institution kama hii?
It feels good, but pia iko na pressure zake. Iko na a lot of needs na commitments. So ni kubalance tu kila kitu.
Okay, so pia unajua ukiwa boss, unajua I was trying to tell my viewers that leo natembea na serikali, like leo I'm untouchable. So like what are some of the advantages being the senior most, like maze? Najua mimi watu mna pocket ka kitu. Kwanza basic salary yenyewe hata kabla tufike kwa allowance yani. Yaani mnapiga hela ngapi hivi?
Pesa iko. Pesa iko lakini lazima uifanyie kazi.
Alright.
Lazima pia utafute kazi ndio upate. Kazi tulitafuta. Tukapata. Comrades wakafanya sekta yao. So tunafanya kazi na inalipa tu.
Alright. So hapa ndani ofisi ni vitu gani unazisha nazo hapo ofisi nini? Una sign maform ama kazi gani hapa kwa ofisi nini hasa unafanya hapa ndani?
Najua mimi basically kama president, sisi tunafanya all my works here.
Okay.
Kazi yangu ile mingi nafanya kwa Senate.
Okay.
But to represent students. Hapa just paperwork. Posting things. Kueleza wanafunzi the way to go, but the main job tunafanya with the administration.
Okay.
We don't work alone. We work with the administration hand in hand.
Okay.
So most of the work tunafanya Senate. We have a lot of meetings there. Plans for the school, for the students. So uko ndo tunafanya ile kazi ni.
Okay.
Hapa just in residential. Hapa ndo place ile after umefanya decision huko, you come now and inform the students now from here.
So at what time do you come in the office? Yani unaingia kwa ofisi saa ngapi? Alafu unatokea ofisi saa ngapi jioni labda?
Sinajua ofisi ni Monday to Friday kama kawaida. But most of the times Tuesdays, Mondays to meetings.
So at what time do you work in the office and
exactly? Office na work in kawaida tu kama any other.
Okay.
Employee wa shule.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm in the office Monday to Friday.
Okay.
8 to 5.
Alright.
Although I do extend sometimes because
yeah,
comrades power si mchezo. Lazima wa sort out kila kitu.
Alright, so what is the first thing do you do after closing the door behind you? Yani umeingia tu kwa ofisi yani the first time. What do you do the first thing before that? Yani kabla uanze biashara za hiyo siku yani what the first thing do you do?
Okay, first thing lazima pia thank God manze.
Okay. So unapiga prayer hapa ndani?
Lazima udedicate ofisi unajua. Ile kazi itakuwa hapa
uioshe kama kulikuwa na some
ile kazi unapiga hapa is stressful, is ngumu. Pia lazima ufikirie about mahitaji ya comrades, unaenda kwa represent mahali unaenda.
Okay.
Pia lazima upange your plans for the day as well.
Okay.
Ndio ukinipigia simu nataka kuniona, nikupangia time.
So it means that you are kind of a president ambaye pia uko una interlink na comrades ambao walikuchagua na nini. So do they access you in the office ama do you have visitors coming into the office?
Hii ni public office bwana. Okay. Office ni ya comrades here. Mimi ndio niko na mandate ya kuchunga ofisi, lakini ofisi ni yao. Okay. So most of the time you'll find comrades here. So
they are free.
Kuna viti mingi. So viti ni za comrades. Okay. So jango wanaketi, wanapiga shughuli. Okay. Hata ukitaka ukitaka a peace of mind, you can come and have a rest. Ofisi ya kila mtu tunaweza ongea pia. Okay.
Alright. It's a beautiful thing. Cool. So inamaanisha ma comrade wanaweza ingia hapa ndani wapige story na wewe. So like I'd like to know about so you're the president of the students of GRETSA University. So being the president, what does it mean to you? Is it a job or ni kitu iko ndani yako? Yaani ama ni choice? What exactly?
Okay, your first of all leadership. Na leadership ni inborn.
All right.
So being the co-presidents, comrades presidents or not, I believe I'm the leader I chose to be.
All right.
So nafanya job yangu out of passion, out of will, na pia sasa hiyo will na passion lazima sasa napatiwa mandates. So nikaamua kwenda kwa comrades nichukue hiyo mandate.
Okay.
Through campaigns.
All right.
Sasa kuchukua mandates, so nitakuja kuwa serve now with the passion now.
Okay.
Not with the politics.
All right. So beautiful yani. So today tutakuwa we spending a day with you. Like tutatoka nje, we'll be snatching a lunch with you. So leo tutajua exactly kile kitu tunapenda kukula. Yani we are going to have a day with you tujue what kind of this president, your life na nini mambo mingi. So like I say check on this show. We are having a day with you, we'll be moving out, pende lunch, fanya nini na nini. Kanda ni hii show Celebrity Inside ndio the show maze. See us out there. Wazi. So basically give us a short description like mahali umezaliwa, mahali umegrow up na yani ya schooling mpaka E-level yani.
Mimi ni mtu wa Meru.
Meru.
Okay. That's my area. Kondo background.
Okay.
Kidogo nikastudy academy fulani inaitwa Nairiri Academy. Nikajoin Iko Boys High School.
Iko
Boys.
Iko. I know Iko by the way.
Najua Iko Boys.
Yeah, naijua.
Hapo sasa nimetoka.
Okay.
Mimi ni product wa Iko Boys. After Iko Boys nikajoin GRETSA. GRETSA nikakuja, I was very active actually in sports. Hapo sasa leadership ilianza.
Okay.
And then sports, I joined drama, I joined music.
So like where you're an all-rounder student yani unafanya vitu mob.
Mimi ni all round. Kuja kwa drama tutapiga. Kuja music pia tutapiga.
Alright. So ukigrow up like has it ever passed your mind like utakuja kuwa leader wa institution kubwa kama hii like has it ishi kupitia akilini kama utakuwa a leader man?
Okay. Actually niko first year. I was good at campaigns but I was campaigning for others.
Okay.
Personally nilikuwa najisikia kama naweza vibe ingine. But I was a very good campaign actually. Nikampenia watu wengi. Kina Alikaska former president. Nikampenia kina Dan Masai alikuwa finance minister.
Okay.
I was in the campaign team.
Okay. So what really nini ilikuinspire ku vie for the top seat? What really inspired you?
Okay, actually 2017 nilikuwa nimevaa another position but I lost.
Okay.
Nilikuwa sports minister but I lose. But sasa hivi tu siku feel kama imefika mwisho. That decided okay, let me try something different. And nikaanza to feel that urge because actually the former two presidents are my classmates.
Okay.
Yeah, the 2018 and the 2017 president. Clinton was
Okwiri.
Yeah, Okwiri was my classmate.
Okay.
followed by Chemiata Isaac, also my classmate. So I felt that I also need to get there.
Right.
I also need to deliver as well. So hapo ndo nika decide wacha ni join pia sasa.
Okay.
Nika join the race.
At what time were you elected?
Okay, I was elected in 2019 September December semester. Yeah, so nikakuwa September December January April 2020. COVID came in between. Then tukaendelea tu.
So tuseme say you have been in the office for many years?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Now I understand that nini strategy gani ulitumia, at least you know the university campaigns so zinakuwa nini, yani kuna venye zinakuwa very competitive. Strategy gani ulitumia kwa ku campaign na nini, at least ndio ka win hizo election?
Campaign ideas, campaign strategies, na manifesto as well.
Okay.
Obviously you must spend as well, lakini ni kawaida. So nili spend, but at the same time niliongea na watu in person, nikaconvince watu I'm the best. Nika spend my most of the time with the people. Na hapo ndo waliona yenyewe I'm the best.
Okay.
So
like unajua hizi campaigns zenu zinakuwa na a lot of nini, inahitaji a lot of spending. So like ulitumia kiasi gapi cha pesa
I spent a lot of money. I cannot estimate, but nilitumia over 100, but ni normal too. I can't estimate as well, but
okay.
Especially lazima uspend. Unajua nothing comes on a silver platter.
Sure.
You must work to earn, and you must give to get. Okay. So lazima I spent a lot of money, yes, but ni normal too.
Right. So first time ulikuwa leader, ilikuwa lini? Usikuwa class monitor mahali, prefect pale Ikuu Boys High School?
Actually leadership yangu imeanza primary. Nilikuwa primary, I was the dom captain for 3 years.
Alright.
Actually niliingia dom captain nilikuwa class 6. High school pia for some time nilikuwa captain wa sports, wa games and sports. Okay. Games captain. So nilikuwa games captain for some time. From there nikatoka. Nikakuwa dom captain. Then after that nikamaliza shule nikatoka.
So leadership yako iko na history, imeanzia mahali?
Nimeanza mahali actually. Nimeanza I think niko class 6. Hapo nilikuwa
first time class 6. Yeah. And now you are president in GRETSA University.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between the first time ulikuwa leader na sasa hii? Yani ile experience, yani una feel like you improved in a way?
Ajiki kitu tu ni inborn actually.
Alright. You're just a born leader.
Na I feel that if you hakuna place yenye unajaribu ikafail.
Alright.
I've done it all. High school I did it from form 2 to form 4.
Okay.
Primary I did it. Hapa nilikuja. Okay, hapa vile niliingia in campus actually. It disappointed first time I failed for the first time, but nika feel that urge.
Okay.
So nika decide hiyo kufail mara ya kwanza.
Collect alafu kaingia tena.
Nikajirebel.
Nguvu mpya.
Kaingia na fresh powers.
Right. So I understand that after being elected, being sworn in, ulikuja kukuwa na COVID-19 pandemic, ikakuja ikafanya most of the students they vacated the premises, they attend classes online. So all this time akuko na students, were you still around ama?
Okay, najua hata kama kuna students, all those things were happening for students. Kulikuwa a lot of meetings. Kulikuwa na a lot of communications.
Yeah.
Even decisions had to be made. Pia kutoka pia ku move from physical to online. We talked about, discussed. So I was around. We were discussing about all these things.
Oh, ulikuwa around.
So tulikuwa tuna work on it. We actually had some online meetings at times. Sometimes pia tuli come back tukafanya physical meetings.
Okay.
Meetings runs institutions. Okay. You cannot run and sing without meetings. That's not consult.
So as a leader, COVID-19 pandemic imekufunza nini as a leader? Because imekupata ukiwa katika uongozi. So what have you learned?
Okay, first, lazima ukuwe flexible.
Right.
You must be flexible.
Yeah.
Because you never know. As a citizen, unaweza kupata situation gani. Kama hatukuwa flexible, hatunge shift from physical to online.
Okay.
Na pia lazima ukuwe na flexible ideas. Like, huwezi force umepata na COVID. Huwezi force juu umeipata, umewapata.
Okay.
Change mwanzo sasa tuta move on. We must move on with life.
Okay.
And life must continue because COVID imekuja, kuna lockdowns but siku zinaendelea. Hakuna mali siku imepause.
Okay.
No. So you must have the flexibility nature. Yeah, sure.
So the COVID-19 ilikam, alafu ika-force a lot of school events zikuje zikatolewa kama Freshers Night, kama Cultural Day, hatujakuwa na hizo for the 2020 year. Hazijakuwa. So what is the effect yani, kwa sababu the students hatujaona zile, because during Freshers Night tunaona students wanajinais, the comrades wanajibamba, Cultural Day wanafanya zile, wana demonstrate their culture and whatever. So hii imeleta effect gani kwa your people?
Okay, so see kwa my people pekee. That's worldwide. That's global pandemic.
Yeah.
Imeleta the global protocols. Okay. So first of all there's no mtu. Okay. Lazima nipite hatuna ability to go against. But tumekuwa na some other different things now. Unajua we have to do things different. Okay. To manage conduct the talent show for the day and change from how it is to the night.
Because you used to be at night.
So we had to adjust when the COVID-19 protocols were at least lifted. Okay. So they don't kufanya overnight during the day. And we did it well. Okay. So we may adjust from now during the night events. The organization as other events in the day. We must move on. Okay. We must also adjust the new protocols and procedures. So that's what we are doing them now.
All right.
The day.
Okay.
And it happens to comrades pia wamelewa. Do not wait for an event to see.
Yeah.
You
curfew hours.
So
right.
We have a yes kupatia permit. So
yeah.
Tunafanya tu mchana.
Okay. So now we are moving tutaenda kwa lunch with you. So we are moving this way.
Yeah.
And tupige lunch nyama nini. So what do you like to take for lunch?
Hey bwana, so unajua tu ugali ni staple.
Right, so we are having lunch. Yeah. We are having lunch with the president. Anakula nini? Kaugali beef.
Mimi ni mtu wa ugali bwana. Ugali beef.
So vegetarians tunakula boga. So Mr. President.
Yes.
As we continue. Unajua pale baada ya elections. I remember I did the video for the viewers waone. Yani I saw you are so you are in a celebrating mood, yani your supporters after me win zile elections. Yani ulikuwa kwa mood poa sana. Ulikuwa na celebrate nini. So how was the feeling after at least making it to the top?
Unajua? Never journey lazima kukuwe na goals na objectives. My main objective ilikuwa kushinda. Na nikishinda nilikuwa nishinde. And nilikuwa nimesha comrades that nikishinda it will be their victory because I'll serve them to their wish. So we were all happy because they knew their grievances would be represented well.
Right.
I also knew I had now committed myself to my word.
Right.
So lazima pia ningekuwa happy because I knew that I'm going to achieve what I aspired to achieve to when I was campaigning, when I decided to run. So it was our happiness, not my happiness. And I'm sure they never regretted it up to date.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
So like COVID-19 may come. So what are you doing to make sure that the students are safe, they are keeping safe around institution?
Okay, like for us, kama wana kuna water points, a lot of water points za kuoga mikono.
All right.
We have our sanitizers. Pia we are providing comrades with free masks.
All right.
Washable masks. Unajua kuna comrades wengine pia. Shamambia buy mask at 10 bob daily. They're expensive. You understand the comrades like?
Yeah.
Expensive. So basically we can provide them with free masks. At least a month we providing them 2 masks a month. These are washable.
All right.
So can wash one today, use the other tomorrow.
Right.
That's durable. So that's what you're doing. Na pia tuna provide sanitizers. Na pia tumeallocate place ya kukaa. At least was crowned. So you can look at the benches go demarcated. Sit here, don't sit here. At least avoid the crowds and whatever.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
So how is the lunch faring on?
Lunch tofauti.
Nice.
Unajua beef,
You like nyama?
Nyama naona kula yote bro.
Unaweza maliza kilo?
Kilo? Na depende vile umepika.
So ina depend.
Na depende kama choma tutakula. Kata fry tutakula, lakini ukiweka mafuta sasa.
Alright, so
itakuwa ngumu.
What are some of the challenges ambazo unapitia kwa kama president, yani baada ya kuingia kwa office? What are some of the challenges you are passing through?
Okay, the main challenge in COVID. COVID has been the main challenge, that's all. Because utapata off guard, utapata mwenye mambo the new what a global pandemic is. So unajua ni hard by the way. Imetu affect sana juu ile kuchukua hiyo the new norms now na ku adjust kwa mchezo. Hatujafanya a lot of events. Hatujafanya a lot of the things, the physical things that students engage in.
Right.
So I see ni ngumu.
Right.
But tunakazana tu.
So what keeps you going even having these challenges on your way? Nini ku keep going on?
Unajua kwa life lazima ukuwe na motivating factors. Unajua like a day gone is really na despite the global pandemic, despite the COVID, whatever, siku zinaenda, so lazima to focus.
Right.
To decide kama ni move forward ever, kama ile scouts, forward ever, backward never.
Alright.
So despite the challenges, despite the what, tunakazana tu na tunafanya kazi ile inafaa kuwa.
Alright.
Observing the Ministry of Health protocols. Na kuomba Mungu pia atusaidie tuendelee vizuri.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
So what are some of the achievements ambazo make it in the office? Yani compared to your manifestos ambazo ulikuwa nazo campaign na you see zimekuja zikatimia. So what are some of the achievements you made for the comrades?
Okay, like we had an event previously last March. And it was a success for the comrades talent show, and actually the students, the comrades were happy about it.
Right.
Also, we managed to buy a very good public address system.
All right.
For the years gone, we have never had a public address. We got to be higher. But we bought a public address system, a big one. Ina kila kitu. I'm very sure the next few years we'll not be hiring again. Right. Actually, we used to hire one at about 80 to 100,000 per event.
For one event.
For an event.
Siku moja peke yake 100,000. Wow.
Now we managed to buy ours. Buy. Okay, pia tumebuy a number of computers for the student center. Entertainment system, that is the system ya entertainment ufa. Your comrades pia ya kupractice watu wa dance au whatever. Pia tumesaidia at least we had an issue with the special exams. Walikuwa wamezieka during the exam time. But we have done our best, so at least we have now created a week for special exams from this semester. Ita commence. Because tuliona ilikuwa stress actually. That the decision was made against our will. But we tried our best.
Right.
So tumerudisha normal. Sasa special inafanywa 2 weeks before, I think 2 to 3 weeks before the main exam. Na inafanywa peke yake.
Alright.
So it was a big problem, but it's now sorted out.
Alright.
For the comrades. So wako sawa.
Okay. So kwanza ile time ambayo uliingia hadi sasa hii, do you regret about anything? Politics in a whole, yani leadership in a whole, do you have any regrets?
Sure, I cannot regret anything.
Alright.
It was a decision made by myself. And it was an idea that I've been working on for a long time. So a success can't be a failure. So I have no regrets at all.
No regrets.
Yeah.
So, Mr. President, so many comrades out there are facing a lot of challenges. They are trying to cope up with the hard economic times. But so many comrades maybe wanasagu na fees, some vitu kama hizo. So what do you advise such people? Nini wanaweza fanya? What is your take on that?
Kwanza, comrades wanafaa kuwe na financial management mzuri. Unajua sometimes pia comrades wengine the first week mtu akona 20k ya hela, akona 5k amepewa kama pocket money na mzazi na amelipiwa rent. Yeye anakuja anapiga sherehe wiki mbili. Aserereka.
Abai ufa, unajua ufa is
bufa yona abai ufa anashika mayengs
nini
kuserereka.
Because ufa
shika mizinga hapo, lakini najua sasa hiyo ni kwa financial management.
Yeah.
Ndio kitu affect comrades. So comrades wanafaa kuwa na good financial management. Wajue kama bana 20k ya hela, manage it in a way that itakuserve the due time. Si kuje ukule 20k na wiki moja alafu waanze kukula. Unajua kwa 20k samanga mboga ni chakula ya kuku. Sasa after hapo wewe unaanza kula chakula ya kuku mwenyewe sasa. So you need to have financial management.
Anza kula sukuma.
Basi. You need to have financial management and also tunafanya things with priorities.
Right.
Unaona? Hakuna haja uende ununue pombe ya 500 na huna mchele kwa nyumba ya kupika.
Sure.
So just go and get some rice, some unga and whatever.
Right.
And buy food kwanza, lipa rent. Najua at least ukiwa na food bila pesa ni better kuliko na bila pesa na food.
Sure. Right. So in university tunasema like is a place with the diverse talents. There are so many students with many talents. Kuna artists, kuna actors, there are spoken words, kuna poets. So what are you doing as a president to nurture some of these talents ambazo maybe some comrade akona talent pale chini. So what are you doing to make sure that una support that challenge and you nurture it, at least we promote this person to another level?
Yeah, develop like, for example, I bought a system. They are dancers practice because I have a plan to have a dance school institution. Also a combined school choir students who are religions. Like you have the SDA, Catholic Association, Christian Union. At least you need to have one complete choir to have all this now.
School choir.
School choir.
Right.
This one will be supporting these students, unawapatia hiyo platform ya showcase the talents and then support them. You can have them record their songs and sell them. Just have them the YouTube. We do finance these things. Actually, currently we are working on financing the SDA choir. Similarly, we had the now individual talents. We had the talent show previously.
Right.
The talent show ilikuwa inajaribu ku get the students when they are talented. We had judges as well, but we paid them for participation. But now after participation, the best students, we are now trying to see how we can now reach them. For example, wanafanya music, dancing, how we can now help them kama ni musicians, how they can record their songs and get something out of it.
Right, beautiful. Beautiful sana. So like now we are when ni mwanafunzi pia na sasa when ni president uko na zile roles zako kama president. So how do you balance between the studies na leadership, because you have to go for a meeting, of course lazima uattend event fulani, lazima ufanye hivi na vile na pia uko na classes za kuattend. How do you manage
hizi vitu? Ni lazima kuwa very good time manager as well.
Right.
Najua classwork is important as well as leadership. Na usipo balance hizi vitu it will take you uta lose one over the other. Najua the core business pia kuja shule ni academics.
Right.
You need to study, you need to get that degree, have it. Politics. You cannot do politics without degree.
Right. So have you ever missed classes because of a meeting somewhere or some roles outside?
unless a very important and emergency meeting.
Right. So you have never missed election class because of that.
I can't.
Alright.
Unless a very important and emergency meeting.
All right. So now we are approaching elections so that we can seek your successor.
Yeah, sure.
Now elections are just around the corner. Now, so what advice can you give your successor ambaye that guy ambaye incoming president? Unaweza mpatia advice gani?
Okay, basically. Ukiingia kwa ofisi, you don't get the office with our expectations or with a rigid mind. You must have a dynamic mind, a mind ready to change.
Sure.
You may have ideas, the best ideas, but implementing them is well a challenge. So what do? You implement what is possible.
Okay.
You adjust the system, the way the system is working, and work with everybody.
Okay.
You cannot work alone. No man is an island.
Right.
When ataingia atapata ana work with the office of the security, sports, dean of the student, academic dean, the vice, all those offices have different people with different personalities.
Right.
But you must work with them.
Okay.
So it all takes yourself to be dynamic,
Alright.
adjust to, and also be a person with dynamic ideas.
Sure.
So that your idea may be liable to improvement, may be liable to wait, may be liable to immediate implementation. So it just depends on how you put it across.
Right.
For the betterment of the comrades,
Right.
and as well for everybody else, because students can't survive alone in GRETSA. There must be the relationship between the comrades and the administrators as well. So
Sure.
we must work with the balance.
Okay, so what will be Kinoti remembered during his reign? Yani kitu gani watu watakukumbuka kuhusu? Yani wakiona hiyo kitu watajua this is Kinoti who did this, not another person. Yani tukiona hiyo kitu tunajua ni Kinoti even without.
Maybe nimekwambia I bought a very big PA system.
Right?
That's something that even the administration itself was not sure if I could actually make it. Because it costed a lot of money. It did a lot of consultations.
Right?
And technicians, but I managed.
Alright.
And they had secured it,
Yeah.
bought it, and it's now working.
Right.
It's available.
Okay.
Similarly, I've been a person of very flexible,
Okay.
and I've not been actually an office-oriented leader. I've been outside with comrades every time, so I'm sure they shall remember the man who was always with them whenever they needed.
Ambaye alitimiza
Yeah, sure.
matarajio yao.
Sure.
All right. So now, I want you to just to tell me like generally in Kenya, the youth in Kenya, kumekuwa COVID-19 imefanya watu wengi wapoteze jobs, na tena bado kunakuwa na shida ya job bado. So many youths are really struggling out there. Wanakuja kwa university, they work out with degrees, masters, PhDs, but we're seeing most of them unapata wana job na nini. So what is your take on that?
First of all, kulose job ya COVID haikuwa William mtu, and pia kukosa job si William mtu, but at times we need now to be people with different ideologies. Sometimes we study not just to get jobs but to get knowledge.
Okay.
And now can advise the user not that to start applying their knowledge in different fields. Agriculture sector is there. We have the small businesses. Like, as you wait for a white collar job, try to make something for yourself.
Okay, you can invest
Yeah,
kidogo,
invest.
make your
Just
own money hapo na pale.
Unua kuku tano in 6 months itakuwa kila kuku na faranga 5.
Why?
You'll have 25 chicks.
Why?
Because it's also selling eggs as well. Unajua, any business that inakuletea pesa. Don't wait not just to get a job in the office and get that 1,000. Start selling eggs around.
Just somewhere.
Start somewhere.
Anza mahali.
Your job itakuja time yake, but start somewhere. Don't sit down and wait for the job. Or if it never comes, you do that. Life must continue.
Alright.
So we need to be dynamic as well. And do something different. Don't just stick on your lane. Like, no, I did become and just want to work in a bank. How many banks do you have? na graduates
ni wengi, graduates ni wengi,
but kulea kuku doesn't require any special knowledge.
Yeah.
Similarly, kulea rabbits doesn't require any special knowledge. Just a matter of kujitolea, kujipeana. Do it.
Right.
At the end of the day, your job ikipatikana fanya zote.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, this is another issue whereby unapata kumekuwa na riots. We have seen many universities losing even their students leaders, they are being murdered. Kunakuwa na vitu kama hizo. So have you ever received any threats tangu ingie kwa office, like nini, any riots which have ever occurred since we get office in your university particularly?
Okay, personally. Okay, everybody has got his principles. And I mostly believe in amicable solutions or the being like in dialogue. I believe in dialogue. And if there's a problem that has arisen, I don't believe in just engaging into wars and demonstrations immediately.
Sure.
I believe in dialogue because at the end of the day, someone have made an idea, have made a decision to me that they have an idea and for the goodwill of everybody, or that the take may be negative. So I believe in just talk to these people, get to know the root cause of the ideas and decisions,
right?
Then work on them. Maybe talk about them. If you can be able to adjust, just adjust.
Right.
And if you cannot be able to adjust and with a reason, then we can stick as we wait to check out and work on to improve it in a better way.
Okay.
Personally, I've not received any threats, but I know threats are there.
Do you have bodyguards? Do you work with bodyguards around the university? Am I during events?
I got mine, but I don't work with them. I believe I have no fights with anybody. You can just need.
So you don't need even a bodyguard.
So, but they are there, but I don't actually work with them. We just go with them everywhere and anywhere.
You're an open person, yeah.
I'm very open. If you got a problem with me, just solve it on the table. I don't believe in coming and fighting.
Right.
Planning those goons and to go and fight people, I don't do that.
All right. So kulikuwa na issue ambayo the former, I think was the former, is the current Nigeria CS secretary, cabinet secretary Mr. Matiang'i. There was rumors that the university students should start wearing uniform kama watu wa high school. What can you say about that?
As you said, they are rumors. And nobody said that the rumors is what is to happen.
Okay.
I did not seen it happen, so I don't think I cannot talk about it because I personally have not heard about it. I've not seen it being implemented somewhere. And again, campus students are not children, so I don't believe they can just.
So uniform belongs to children, not grown-ups.
Yeah, because now, if you decide to take campus students on a tour, someone may decide not to come back with you and just spend there and rest. You can do anything about it.
Right.
But now you have taken the class 6 student to a tour on a trip. You must identify them and bring them.
All right.
So uniform is just for identification.
So we can suggest university are animal hazards, like they don't need to be followed.
You rent your own house and spend there.
Right.
You come to class without a bell, so why should you wear uniform?
Yeah. When mtu adult unaweza jifanyia vitu.
It means that you are a person who can stand on his own.
Okay.
And can make a decision.
Okay.
And a person who can think about his life as well.
Right. So back to politics. So do you have any plans to be a leader in future, to join national politics? Like you see, Babu Owino, he was the UN president, and now he's current Embakasi MP. Are you having the same plan? Ama ni aje?
Yeah, actually, I have a plans about national and future politics. And I'm currently working with the governor, Meru County as his deputy.
Okay.
On the same plans about 2022 politics as well. Okay, I may not personally be in the ballot, but I'll be active in the politics.
Right.
But later I must join.
Right.
But let me not specify when.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have a political godfather out there? Mentor, politically?
I have friends. I have people. I have senior politicians I talk with about my aspirations.
Okay.
I seek also advice from them as well.
Okay.
Yeah, as I said, my deputy governor back in Meru is a good friend. We talk a lot. And I can say also my current MP, then is Dr. John Motunga. He's a friend also. So
Okay.
these are the people I'm looking up to.
Okay.
And they are good.
Right. Beautiful.
Sure.
All right. So now, perhaps today you are the president of Kenya. Today, what change are you going to bring to the youth of the country and your country, Kenya? Perhaps one day you'll be there, or you're still the president. What can you deal with some of the things kama zenye zina affect my youth? So many are joining drug abuse. Others are being used by politicians to bring riots, nini na nini. So what can you really deal with the youth, at least they be useful for your own lives, your own families?
Youth, whatever is happening in youth, they lack. Hana pesa, when hakuna pesa.
Hakuna pesa.
You need to avail this money to these youths. If you need to finance the small businesses, if you don't offer jobs, just finance them to do businesses as well.
Okay.
And also now, at least have a ministry for youths, whereby the youth can now be financed as well, and we can also be just get advices, talks.
Okay.
So that at least they don't engage in these other immoral behaviors as well.
Sure.
And also now that our country, we are also facing a lot of challenges, financial challenges.
Sure.
We just have to just work with the youth closely because they are the majority.
Okay.
Not just locking them out and working with other people. Just involve them and keep them busy.
Sure.
And these things will not happen.
All right.
But the moment you leave them on the floor and you get on the table,
Okay.
they lack relevance. But just to make them relevant and let them see the importance in the country.
All right. So what do you do when you're not in politics, not in academics? What are your hobbies? What do you do when you are free?
I like just walking around, being around people, friends, talk. Also do a lot of reading.
All right.
When I'm very free and not involved a lot, I do a lot of reading. Yeah.
Reading of newspapers,
Novels,
syllabus books.
Novels, newspapers.
You're not a guy of syllabus books.
Syllabus books is what you study there.
So unasoma tu novels and nini?
Yeah, and also in the website trying to look out other things.
All right. That's a nice one. All right. So just waiting up with our lunch before we move out. Of course, this is a school restaurant. This is restaurant ambayo iko shule ndani. And we are having a nice time right here with President himself, having some good lunch. Now by now is ako sawa kabisa. We are really having a nice time here, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Time is good.
Alright, so we have just finished our lunch. We are full in the school restaurant. Tuko sawa sasa. We're just waiting up with the Mr. President mwenyewe. So Mr. President, kwa hii show tunakuwa na tano kali maswali ya kutangomisha nini maswali ya kumalizia. So the first question is, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready?
Yes.
So the first question is, kama if you're given a chance to say the last word before you die, unaweza sema nini? The last word before you die.
Never lose hope.
Never lose hope. I thought it was a comrade power.
Comrades power must continue, but if you lose hope, there's no comrades power.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright. So the second question is, ushaipata makrashes when ni president mazee? Ushaipata makrashes na kama wako uliwahando aje?
This one hata nisijui. Let me get upstairs from
Ni
there.
wengi.
Hakuna.
Takosa aje makrashes?
Kama wako.
Right. So like the third question is, so you can give us the national anthem. The second line, the second stanza. Unasema aje?
Unless one compose kwa kichwa.
We know these things.
Unajua sasa hiyo second star, unajua lazima pia ujaribu kuiline up. Najua lakini sijui iko wapi.
Right. So what is your favorite female politician in Kenya?
Gladys Wanga.
Gladys Wanga. Anakuspasa. Ni vile unapenda vile anafanya ama unapenda? She's beautiful.
She's vocal and she talks reality as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, the last question tupatie. Give us a verse ama methali moja. Unatupatia verse ama unatupatia methali?
Which do you choose?
Unataka gani? Wewe ndio una choose.
Mimi nataka choose.
Yeah.
Nitakupatia methali.
Methali.
Nikupatia methali.
Yeah.
Amani haiji ila kwa ncha ya upanga.
Ati?
Amani haiji ila kwa ncha ya upanga.
Inamaanisha nini? Maana? Maana na matumizi.
There is no peace without fights.
Sawa. Sakinoti, thank you so much for coming through, man. Nimeshukuru sana. So, nataka tupatie party shot na ongea na wasee wako pale kwa kimaliza.
So, mimi naambia tu comrades, shukrani wazee mlichagua. Nimekuwa na nyinyi that time, nimekuwa na mtu nyinyi that time. So, I wish you the best. Pia mkienda kuchagua na next election inakuja. Choose wisely as you chose lastly.
Right. Wale sana kusupport unawaambia aje?
Tuko pamoja. Mbele iko sawa.
Na wale wanakuchukia unawaambia aje?
Tuko pamoja pia. Na inabidi tumezoea.
Inabidi tumezoea. Alright, thank you so much, bro.
Thank you. Inshallah.
Alright. Tutakutana tena.
Pamoja.
And tutakuinvite tena. I know this time road will be a big fish in this country, man.
Sure.
Alright.
Inshallah.
Alright.
Aye.
Okay.